contractor may be unjamming or cleaning a machine with the proper safeguards in place. But when an activity requires bypassing a machine guard, reaching into a machine, or placing part of your body near a point of operation, an authorized worker must first lock out the machine and then perform that task. Remember, when a machine is not locked out, there is always the risk of an accidental startup. Even if the equipment remains in the off or safe position, stored energy located in springs, hydraulics, and other places still exists and can be hazardous. Minor tool changes and minor servicing activities that employees perform during normal production operations do not require a lockout-tagout procedure if they meet the following conditions. First, they must be routine, repetitive, and integral to the production process. Second, the employer must use alternative measures to protect workers from hazardous energy, such as specially designed tools, remote devices, or local disconnects. If either of these conditions is not met, the minor servicing exception does not apply, and a lockout-tagout procedure must be performed. If you have questions about whether a minor servicing activity at your facility requires a lockout-tagout procedure, check with your supervisor. If your employer hires an outside contractor who will be performing a lockout-tagout procedure while on site, a process must be in place to ensure the safety of both the contractor and internal employees. Select each button to learn more. Before an outside contractor locks out machinery at your workplace, your employer and the contractor must mutually agree on the procedures that will be followed. The contractor's procedures may differ in some ways from the lockout an internal employee would perform. For example, the contractor may have stricter requirements, or the lockout devices the contractor uses may differ in appearance from those used internally. Whenever a contractor performs a lockout, the employer must be sure on-site employees know how to recognize that the lockout is taking place and how to comply with the restrictions and prohibitions that the employer and the contractor have agreed upon. Here's a practice activity to test your knowledge. Complete the exercise by selecting and dragging each description into the appropriate column according to whether it is safe or unsafe.
What are you doing?
I was just testing the machine.
I'm working on this thing.
What? But I thought Diego was.
What happened?
I just pushed a button.
Hey, I thought you told me you locked this thing out.
I did.
Then explain this.
Let me see that.
I'm really sorry, guys.
You bled the air pressure, right?
No.
It says right here.
Well, I assumed you did that when you said it was locked out.
Why would you assume
Well,
that?
how am I supposed to know what you
And
have
why
and
are you
haven't done when
pushing
you
buttons?
don't
I thought
actually
you were
check
done.
anything
I
off on the
said I would
checklist?
tell you when I was done.